Welcome to the Rise to Shine podcast with Noelle Kustas, where we ignite the spark to discover your favorite self. It is time to get real, ladies. Hello, and welcome back to the Rise to Shine podcast. I'm your host, Noelle Kustas, and today is a really special episode. One I look forward to all year long, and we are officially in part 3 of our Glow Up Through the Holidays November series. And before we jump into my list, I have to tell you something. I used to sit on my couch and watch Oprah's Favorite Things episode. Anybody else out there do that? Well, I loved seeing the joy in the room, and I loved all the screaming and the laughing and just all of it, all of the moments. And I remember thinking that one day I want to do something like that. One day I want to give gifts and surprises and make people feel so excited. And listen, I'm still manifesting my full Oprah moment where everyone gets something for free. And that day will come, I promise, trust me. But today I am doing a little Oprah inspired moment because I'm hosting a giveaway at the end of this episode. So stay with me because it's something fun and from the heart. But beyond the giveaway is also the chance that I get to share with you the things that I genuinely love. Not just items, but things that have really brought joy to me. They've brought comfort, they've brought health into the season of my life, and they have supported my wellness. They've supported things that I have in my home and everything that I'm doing in this chapter of my life. So I thought that it would be fun to share these items with you, these products, these services, to be able to either spoil yourself or gift others during this holiday season, because that is what this series is all about, is walking into these holidays with purpose and with joy and with ease. Now, some of these things I have used every single day. Some are going to be from women-owned businesses and products that I just love. Some are cozy little comforts that make my home feel really peaceful. And a few of them you would see literally sitting on my desk right now. I mean, I've got some of these things that I'm going to share with you right here on my desk as we speak. So that's the real deal. We want to keep it real around this, and we want to really just be in a space that I am pouring value into you, and you're hopefully going to have some ideas that are going to spark and make you feel really excited about the season ahead. Okay. So I definitely don't want to make this an energy of, oh, I just have to go add this to my cart type of thing. I really want this episode to be about joy and to be about intention and choosing things that would bring meaning to others, even when we are super busy and we have full schedules. Okay. So I want this to be, again, like we talked about in the first 2 episodes of this series, we want to bring ease and peace into your life. That is the entire point of all of this. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about what supports you, what supports others, and let's just settle in. Let's have fun with this, and let's get into some of my favorite things. I would be remiss if I didn't start off though with a little story, because I just feel like if you listen to episode 2 of the series, you already heard me talk about my glam gram and how special she is to me. But the holidays with her, you guys, that was a whole different kind of magic. And of course, my mom deserves her moment too, because I feel like she gets gypped in this a little bit. She has become a lot more holiday loving, but again, she was the single mom. So I know there was a lot of stress wrapped around a lot of that growing up. But I will tell you, she sat up late at night putting little stickers on Barbie doll houses and all of the things as well. So she deserves a moment here too. But I just want to take you back for a second because I want to put some context into a few of the things that I'm going to be talking about. And again, holidays are different for everybody, and I always want to have compassion about that. But the holidays for me always felt special. And maybe it's because there were a lot of hard things in my life. And so my brain chooses to remember the holidays as these big whimsical moments because I always felt like it was an out of body experience for me growing up. And one of them was the fact that my grandma and grandpa lived in a dome home in the mountains back in the 1980s. And when you're a little girl, a dome house literally feels like a full on mansion. It was always colder up there. It was the dreamy weather that you dreamed of at Christmas time, especially when you lived in the desert, right? So I lived and grew up where I still live in the desert in the Southern California. And so this was always really special. And not only did they have this mansion of a house in my eyes, we also got to bake together. And she had a double oven, you guys. And what I have to tell you about that, when I was little, I felt like I was literally baking at the North Pole. Like, I'm like, who has a double oven? Nobody except for grandmas. And we would bake everything from cookies to candy to pies, breads, you name it, we made it. And we had these huge holiday meals. Her kitchen was ginormous and everything was perfectly decorated. Christmas morning, oh my goodness, you guys, she went all out. There were always half-eaten cookies. There were, snowy little, reindeer clues and Santa clues. She just made sure the magic was alive for all of us. And she honestly got more excited about all of this than anybody else in the family. And so, of course, this just brought so much warmth and created traditions. And it was her way of making things feel special, but I just feel like I am so grateful for that foundation because it did shape who I am today. It did shape the intention that I have as I walk into the holidays and the love and all of that. And all of it still lives inside of me. And so here's what I want to preface before we hop into this list because, again, I want to have compassion for all of your thoughts around the holidays. And I want to say that it's never too late to create magic of your own, and that magic can look different for everybody. So I just want you to know that I see you and I understand what it can mean to have the rough times and it can have the beautiful times because believe me, not it didn't always look like that for us, but the ones that did were amazing. And so anyways, I just felt like I needed to share that with you guys because I thought it was a good idea for you guys to have a foundation of why I get so excited, but also why I want to help you create those moments, little or big. It doesn't matter. It's the love that you bring into it. It's the joy. It's all of that. And it's also the peace for you and the ease for you. So, anyways, had to get that all out of the way. And grandma and mom, if you're listening, I love you. And thank you for always going out of your way for all of us. It really, really meant the world to us. And it obviously still does. So, um, anyways, let's move on because here's the truth. My favorite things are not really about the things. It's about the feeling behind them. It's about the intention. It's about choosing the small joys and the beautiful moments that make life feel in the moment softer and maybe even a little calmer. And especially as a midlife mom navigating these chapters, this is not about you have to buy everything. I don't want it to be that moment. It's not about, consumerism or adding to your cart just to add to your cart. It's about noticing. And it's about what lights you up as you are creating this. What adds a little spark in your day? So, everything I'm sharing today, whether it's wellness, beauty, home, cozy items, books, small businesses, because we're going to cover all of them, these are things that have genuinely made a difference in my world. These are things that I love, that I trust and stand behind because of what they have been in my life, especially this year. Okay. So we are going to jump right in. And my hope is that you listen, you feel inspired to choose some really great things. Okay. Not out of pressure, but out of pleasure. Okay. Out of intention, out of joy. You're going to hear me say that a lot, I know. So, whether you're shopping for yourself, maybe it's for your kids, your sister, your moms, your best friends, your coworkers, I want this to be like just this little curated list of fun, meaningful gifts. So grab your pen and paper, or you can, of course, listen as you're driving or walking and just see what gets you excited as you listen. And the first one we're going to start with is going to be wellness because healing has been at the center of my glow up this year. And I want to be honest, the things I'm about to share aren't just favorites, they have started to become lifelines for me. And for someone who walks through a lot of chronic pain, inflammation, even the diagnosis of fibromyalgia, I don't take it lightly when something actually helps me feel better. And some of you already know I have been completely off of my fibromyalgia medication since the beginning of this summer. Something I wasn't sure I would ever be able to say. And I believe with my whole heart that the things I'm about to share with you are a huge part of why I've been able to stay off of them. So, one of the things that I have fallen in love with is from Make Wellness. And I'm going to keep this really simple because I don't want this to feel like an ad. I just want to share what has honestly supported me. And it's been a part of my routine for the last couple of months. And one of my favorite products that they have is the Calm supplement. And it is all of this is these are natural plant-based supplements and plant-based peptides, but this in particular has helped me feel amazing. It's not this like dramatic thing, but has just been this very gentle and consistent support that I can genuinely feel. And I just feel like my cortisol levels are like starting to finally become more intact. And then there are a couple more products, the Lean and Fit, which gives me this really balanced energy. And it just helps my body feel, how do I put it? Just makes me feel like on, like I'm operating at my best. And I say that because I know so many women are on GLP-1s right now, and I am fully supportive of those when needed. I've actually, truth be told, secret is out. I tried that for a couple of months. And there were parts of it I loved, but there were some parts that I grew a little leery of because of my own digestive issues. But I am not against them. Please know that. These are just natural peptides that support the body in a similar way without getting super, medical about it. I just feel like they are aligned. And there's also another product, the sleep product, which is brand new. It's called Restore. I'm going to be honest because I'm always honest on here. I have not tried that one yet, but the women I trust are literally raving about it. And so I know there's lots of great deals happening. You'll find those links in the show notes. I'm here to answer any questions that I can for you. So always feel free to DM me, but I'm not sharing these to convince anyone. They've just helped me to feel more like myself again. And that's why they made the list. So I just feel like wellness and health right now are big on my priority list. I have to be there in my life right now. And maybe some of you need to as well, or you know someone that needs to be. Now, let's talk about the second thing. And this has completely changed everything for me. Like, hands down, if there's one thing that I can share with you that I'm going to be like, I, if it's the one thing I could tell you to either get for yourself or get for somebody you love, the thing people are asking me about the most because they can see, literally see the difference in me is something called Solex. And listen, if you're hearing this for the first time, stay with me because it sounds really futuristic, but it's actually very simple. It's all science-based. It's not woo-woo. I promise. Here's the easiest way to understand it. Your body runs on communication, electrical signals, frequencies, patterns of energy, and when your system is stressed or it's inflamed or overloaded, out of balance, that communication starts to get fuzzy. And Solex, this tool, helps to bring it back into alignment, and it helps your body remember how to regulate. It helps it repair, how to calm down, how to come back into its natural state the way it should be. Okay. So here's the crazy part. You don't need a device. You don't need special tools. You can literally run everything through your phone. I know it sounds super wild, you guys, but the results are undeniable. I am telling you from the bottom of my heart. It has helped me with some inflammation issues, nervous system regulation, huge. Also some emotional balancing, you guys. And I'm going to spend a lot of time after the first of the year really talking about some of these things, emotional balancing, how it affects dis-ease, so many things, you guys, but it's helped me with pain, fatigue. Oh my gosh, it's been one of the biggest reasons I've been off of medication, but also been able to function in some really high stressful situations. And it has blown my mind. And so here's where the curiosity should really kick in for you. You can scan your body energetically from your phone and then send frequencies back to support the areas that need attention. It's like biofeedback meets healing meets energy tuning all in one. It's super gentle, supportive, you guys. It works on a level most of us were never even really taught to understand. Honestly, I wish every single person on the planet knew about this. And period, hands down, the best thing I've ever done. So that's number two. Number three that made the list for my wellness, and this will be the last one for wellness because I wanted to give you my top three, is the vibration plate. Oh my gosh. This is another thing that I am so stinking excited about. I am going to explain this very simply, real woman way, because once you understand what it actually does, it makes total sense. I first tried one years ago at my chiropractor's office and I loved it. And I have to tell you that I was so excited to be able to find one that was more realistic to just have in my home. It's just like it's almost like just like a pad. It's not even that big. And what it does is it is something that like a lot of people don't talk about. Maybe it's something that you're just starting to hear about is like fascia, lymph, like, all of that lymphatic system. All of it affects our hormones. It all affects our weight. It affects our strength. It affects so many things. But fascia is that connective tissue under your skin. And I've just learned about this from an amazing person. Her name is Valerie. She is fantastic. But anyway, she started teaching me about this a couple of years ago, actually. And it can get really tight and stagnant. And this starts to happen especially as we get older. So it causes a lot of stiffness, it causes inflammation, that really puffy feeling, pain, soreness, dimpling our lovely cellulite. But I want to say that this vibration plate has been a game changer. And in just a few minutes a day, you guys, you can loosen all that fascia. You can get your lymph flowing. Okay. It's like a natural detox. It starts to warm up your joints. It increases your circulation. It releases tension and it just energizes your entire body. So it's like a whole reset system. So paired with these other two things, you guys, I got to tell you, it has been my secret trio. And it has been the reason why I believe that I've been able to be medication free. And I know that I am just breaking through some of my big stuff that I've been working through for years. So those are my three wellness giftings, things that, again, every one of these wellness tools, the Make Wellness, the Solex, the vibration plate, it can be a beautiful gift to someone you love or a gift you choose for yourself. They're not extras. I promise you. They're supportive things that are going to help you feel better, but also help other people feel better long after the holidays are over. So this doesn't even have to be a gift now, but I want to, I just wanted to share these with you because they've just meant so much to me. And remember, you're allowed to pour into yourself during the season too. They do say that those of us that are out there shopping for everybody else, we also like to purchase for ourselves. So just gonna say that we like to do that. So if those are anything that you would love to check out, feel free to let me know if you want more information. Again, all the links will be in the show notes. So, and then of course, you can always follow me on Instagram because I will be talking a lot about these things. I already do talk about some of it. So, you'll see it more and more because it has been such a game changer. So, anyways, that's the reason why they're on the list. But let's get into some other things. And one of the things that I know every midlife mom, every woman that loves is creating a peaceful, cozy home that feels really good. I was on a mindset call actually today, and it was so funny because they were saying how a cozy home creates a better mindset. Because let's be honest, we spend so much of our lives taking care of everyone else. And sometimes the littlest upgrades and those cozy touches, they make the biggest difference in how we feel day to day. And the best part is that everything in this category makes an amazing gift. And they're the kind of things you can absolutely treat someone to. So let's get into some of my cozy home loving favorites. Number one, lounge sets. You guys, where have these been all my life? Oh my gosh. Why didn't anyone tell me sooner? I only started seeing this on Amazon for travel. That's how I actually came across these. And I gotta tell you, I've always loved sweats and a hoodie, and I still love those, but there's nothing like slipping into a soft matching lounge set that makes you feel like comfortable and cute at the same time. So it's very cozy chic. Take a peek at lounge sets. I'm telling you, so fun as a gift, okay? Number two, satin pillowcases. Okay, it is a small luxury that changes everything. If you're not sleeping on a satin pillowcase yet, trust me, it's time. It's time for those that you loved sleep on them. Everyone in my family does, including my husband, because it's great for your skin. It's great for your hair. They make your bed feel like a mini spa moment. And it's just this really simple upgrade, but it changes everything. And they also make a great stocking stuffer. So great for girlfriends, self-care, and they're super affordable. Another one going along with that is blankets, the coziest of cozy. I love, there's a brand called Bedsure. You can find them in the links as well those will be in my Amazon storefront. So not everything you guys are in my Amazon storefront or links that I personally am affiliated with, but are just also, random. So just know that too. But I want to tell you that getting a cozy blanket, those are always perfect, right? Like it's just fun. And so check out some cozy blankets because they just make everything feel better. Number four, essential oils and anything that you can diffuse them with. Now, this is one of my favorite daily rituals. You guys, I've got essential oils everywhere, everywhere. For those of you on YouTube, you can see I'm holding them up. I've got three or four sitting at my desk that I use all the time. I also love to diffuse oils right next to me. I'm telling you, I used to do it in my classroom. It changes the entire energy of your home instantly, and it's safe. It is non-toxic. You can put blends together. It's just very grounding. It creates a really easy way to create that sanctuary feeling in your space. And I just think it's such a thoughtful gift and it helps someone create, those beautiful, like rich cozy things in their own homes, but also to be able to not only diffuse, but also to be able to ingest. You can ingest some of them. I love doTERRA, you guys, because you can feel very confident in their product. So, check out the link. They're fabulous. I've been using oils forever. Now, I will tell you, I used to be a huge candle girl, but I know that a lot of them, there's toxins, there's all the things. So one of the things that you can always look into are flameless candles. That's on my list too, because it again creates this beautiful ambiance, but you don't have to worry about the toxins with them. You don't have to worry about the flames if you have little ones, and they're just beautiful in your bathroom, in your bedroom, anywhere. Such a simple way to elevate your space. Another one are favorite mugs. I mean, who doesn't love, except for my husband? He's like, if you get another mug, you got to get rid of another one. Like, I'm collecting too many mugs. I love them. And I love like the big mugs because they just feel different. And you bet I have every single Christmas mug already out, because I'm telling you, morning coffee, morning tea, it just is so much better when you have a mug that feels good in your hands. So check those out. Those are great, easy gifts. Cozy slippers, you guys. Oh, everyone deserves a great pair of slippers. I feel like I've got some slippers in my Amazon storefront that are like walking on little clouds, perfect for just around the house, super cute, comfy, great treat for someone or yourself. And then, how many of you guys have a weighted blanket? Okay, I'm going to tell you, this is like a hug for your nervous system. Weighted blankets, and I would say don't get a super heavy one, get a lighter one, but it really is like very gentle, but it calms you. It reduces your stress, and they say that it helps your body settle at the end of the day. I will tell you absolutely 100% for me, that is true. I love mine. So, that is something to think about. That would be something different to give for someone. And then, yeah, I think that would be great. Oh, a journal with some pens. I mean, that's another great gift, you guys. And I mean, I am gonna say I do have a simple little journal that is available, but any journal will do, you guys. I don't leave without a journal everywhere I go. I have one in my purse, I have several at my desk. I use them for different topics, but I love a great journal. It's great for taking notes on meetings. It's also great for journaling. But that's my cozy list, you guys. Simple things that make your home feel peaceful, that make just life feel more cozy and warm. And they make great gifts. It's such an easy way to pour into other people. And I really do believe that our home creates how we feel, and everyone deserves a space that feels like a really soft exhale at the end of the day. So that is my cozy list. I've gone through my wellness list. Let's get into something a little bit personal. And this is my beauty and glow up essentials. So listen, there are a lot of items that I use and I love, and most of these can be found on the Amazon storefront, but there are a few that deserve their own moment today because they have made another big difference for me. So we're going to go, deeper in this category because these products have been part of um, the show that I've been filming this year. And let's face it, I have not been doing Botox. And 7 months ago, when I was asked to do this show, I was like, I've got to get my skin looking better. I've never had a great routine, and I wanted things that I could be consistent with. And I'm going to tell you how many of you have heard or been curious about or use a red light mask, because this has been one of the biggest game changers for skin. Before I go any further, please hear me. You do not want to get duped with these, though. Okay. There are a lot of cheapies out there. Not all red light masks are created equal. I have learned this from my friend Robin, and most of the ones on the market look really cute, but they barely work. So they don't work because they don't have enough red light I want to say it's like per square centimeter to actually penetrate through the skin. So I use one, it's Lumara, it's a Lumara system mask, okay? It is unbelievable. It has more red lights per centimeter than any mask I know of, which means there's more power to it, there's more energy, deeper penetration, and then that also just creates real results, okay? So I have been hearing that this mask, just through the creator of this, and then also just in the beauty world that I've been in with the show, I've been hearing that this is basically blowing the whistle on the entire industry right now. It's exposing how most red light masks are underpowered and more aesthetic than they are effective. So I will tell you, this is an item that's a little bit more pricey, but it's going to reflect the quality of this. And trust me, it's worth it. If you're going to invest in a red light mask, invest in one that actually does what science says that it should do. And again, I will have these in the notes so you can check it all out for yourself. And then you guys. Okay, this one's kind of funny. We need to talk about this because this product is buzzing everywhere. It's often called salmon sperm, which sounds insane. So we're going to go with the classy version, salmon DNA. Okay. This is in formulated in Korea. And by the way, Korea is considered the beauty capital of the world right now. This is next level technology, and Korean skincare is decades ahead of the US. And salmon DNA is one of their most powerful innovations. It literally is the most hydrating. It repairs, there's elasticity, firmness, so many things that it does, because I guess the DNA structure is surprisingly similar to human skin DNA. So your skin really recognizes it and responds incredibly well. And it supports this regeneration and this very deep moisture in a way that feels almost magical. Okay. Um, I have linked the Cotrini salmon DNA because holy moly, it just gave my skin like this juicy, youthful look that I hadn't seen in years, and definitely at the top of my list. So check it out if that is something you are totally curious about. I learned all of this through Newmark Beauty, and this is like my skin's happy place. I have to talk about Newmark Beauty because I love everything they do, from their products to their treatments. Robin Newmark, who is the founder and owner, also has become a dear friend, will be coming on the podcast soon, and you're going to love her. But listen, she has created some amazing products, and she's doing some crazy, amazing things. So check out her beauty products, her line. It's at her local spa, but you can order online. If you're here locally, if you're ever in the Coachella Valley area, please check them out for facials, treatments, skincare support, all of the things. I'm telling you, amazing, you guys, amazing. All right. I also have to mention aloe vera. Okay. I'm a huge aloe vera fan. Again, my grandma has taught me this. This has been generational. Always told me you have to have an aloe vera plant. Well, I don't. So I talk about clean aloe from Labrai. and it has been a staple in my home for years. My entire family uses it whenever we get burned, irritations, breakouts, literally anything. So it's one of those like everyone needs this in their cabinet items, but they don't think about it. So it's a great gift to give. It's a game changer, and LeBri, I trust their products completely. They also have great skin products. Their makeup is amazing, body washes, hair stuff, and oh my gosh, just started using also their primer before I would put on my makeup for the show. Literally just fantastic. So wanted to shout out LeBri products. Everything is aloe based. You guys will love them. Okay, the next, tallow, my new obsession. Now, the one that I love is from Soft Serve Skin Co. You guys, those of you that are here, okay, I'm just going to say, I wish you could smell this. I'm holding it up to the camera right now. I know. You guys, this is a whipped pumpkin spice latte butter. Oh my gosh. You guys, here's the thing, another game changer. But tallow is actually old school skincare. Like, it's made a huge comeback. People were thinking you only cooked with it, but I'm going to tell you that Soft Serve Skin Co., the tallow for your face and body, insane, all natural, gives you the softest, healthiest, most hydrated skin ever. I love it for the tops of my hands. Like, I feel like my hands are starting to age a little bit, so I love it for that. But oh my gosh, for your face too. It is so good, you guys. So good. All right. I think this is my last one. Or no, I think I have two more, maybe three. Okay, I'll make it quick. My ice roller. You guys, if you follow me on Instagram, you see me using it all the time. So simple, but so effective. It goes everywhere with me, especially before I would go on set or, you know, whenever I have to be on camera, anything like that. It reduces puffiness, tightens your skin, wakes up your face. You guys, we need everything we can get, okay? Let's face it here. Especially when I'm not doing the Botox and I don't have fillers yet or any of those things. But even if you do, it doesn't matter. These are great products. Trust me, instant results, zero effort. Zero effort. It's so easy. I do it when I'm having my coffee. All right. The Allure 3 barrel hair waver. Okay. If you've ever seen my waves and photos, that is my secret tool. This gives you those beachy waves that look like you woke up that way or you were just on the beach and everything looks so cute. It works really fast. It doesn't burn your hair. It's not like a crimper. It gives you those really great waves. So I just have to say, this is such a great gift for other people. Okay. Now, if you have been with me since 2020, you already know this. Sparkle is everything to me. So I do have two more products that I have to share with you. Um, well, one is a line, and actually both of them are, but one is Touchstone Crystal by Swarovski. Okay, obviously you guys know if you're watching this, you see my big sparkly earrings. I'm obsessed. I have been into sparkles since I was a little girl. I don't care how old I get, I'm always going to love sparkles. I have been sharing Touchstone Crystal by Swarovski since 2020, and everything is high quality. If you know Swarovski, you know that they make amazing crystals, and everything is with Swarovski crystals. It is a Swarovski company. So I just want to tell you that, okay? And I love it because they have everything from the classy pieces to the trendy pieces, fun, big, small, you name it, they've got it. But they have two different, what am I trying to say? Each season. So they have a spring, summer, and a fall, winter collection. That's what I'm trying to say. I can't think right now. So they have two different collections. You guys, jewelry's a great gift for people. They've got some beautiful birthstone jewelry. They also have just some like statement pieces, personalized. Go check them out. Honestly, the link is in the show notes. But really, it is. They always have deals going on. It's become a go-to for me. It has been a go-to for me for 5 years, and anytime I give this gift away to anybody, no one is complaining and they have a lifetime warranty. So, you guys, every woman deserves to feel sparkly. All right, now here's another one. Speaking of sparkle, last but not least in this category, I cannot go any further without shouting out my girl Megs and her brand Get Stoned. Again, sitting on my desk. Why? Because I love to put on her gorgeous lip balms. Oh my gosh, you guys, so much sparkle. Hands down, the best sparkles out there. She's got palettes that are fabulous. I mean, there are celebrities wearing them. You guys, she has a massive business, massive. We are talking next level shimmer, and she even has stones that you can actually put on your face, on your body. You guys, those of you that love to go to concerts, those of you that love to go to the festivals, these are perfect. If you have young girls in your life, the teens, the 20 somethings, the 30 somethings, heck, even the 50 somethings, hello, we love these sparkles and you guys will love them too. So check her out again in the show notes. It doesn't matter if you're 16 or 60. Sparkles are for every woman who wants to have some fun and feel a little extra. And why not add a little magic to your everyday life? Who cares? It's so great. But Megs, honestly, she pours so much love into her brand and the quality speaks for itself. So go check out Get Stoned. Oh my gosh. Yay. Okay. All right. So those are my beauty and glow up staples, the ones I personally fallen in love with this year and just have like given me more confidence too. So these are things that I truly use and I trust and I adore. So have them as gifts to other people. Trust me when I say you will make someone very, very happy. Okay. Now let's go into some of the fun things. Let's go into the meaningful and heart-centered gifts. Now, I feel like, meaningful gifts that we give are never just things, they're invitations, they're experiences, they're little reminders of who we're becoming. They're tools that help someone grow or to feel seen. And that's what the next category is all about. So, of course, I had to plug my book, Rise: How to Find Your People, Power, and Purpose in Your Journey Towards Success. I still can't believe I get to say this, but one of my absolute favorite gifts to give this year is my book. And it holds my story, but it also holds the story of so many amazing women and just their hearts, their journeys, their healing, how they were able to rise. So it's just an invitation for another woman to reconnect with her purpose and her faith and courage and next chapter. So it makes a beautiful gift on its own, but think about pairing it with a blanket or a cozy journal pen set type of thing. Write a little note saying why you chose to give it to her. It's just personal and powerful. Also, like I said, journals. Heck, you could even make a little Rise bundle. How cute is that? Okay. Also, speaking of books, you guys, I love giving books as gifts. And one that is perfect for gift giving is Higher Self Habits by Alacia Citra. You guys, this is such a beautiful book. I have been recommending it to every woman I come in contact with who want to shift their habits and elevate their life because it is so supportive. It's aligned with everything that we talk about here on the podcast. And I love that it comes from a feminine perspective. So we even talk about habit stacking, micro habit stacking on a level of your cycle. Girl, she just gets into all of it and it is fabulous. You guys, run, don't walk when I tell you about that book. Also, another book that really hit me this year is called The Mountain Is You by Brianna Wiest. I hope I'm saying that correctly. You guys, it's about self-healing. It's about self-sabotage. It's about personal transformation. Everyone should read this book at least once. It makes the best gift for a woman stepping into her next level, trying to overcome and understand why she may act the way she does or feel the way she does. And again, pair these with something else and give to someone. It will be a life changer, a game changer. Curated gift baskets. These are where I tell you, like, grab some of those books, grab some of the items that I've talked about and put them in. Create something like a cozy mama basket that might have blankets and candles or oils and the satin pillowcase, all of those things. Do a glow up beauty bundle where you put the ice roller and maybe some tallow, a little aloe gel in there, things that she wouldn't go out and necessarily buy for herself. Okay, that's what makes things so special. How about the pour into yourself basket? And that could be your higher self habits book, and it could be maybe some teas or coffee. It could be some affirmation cards. There's so many different things that you can do that are very intentional and meaningful. One of my favorites I love to give to my family who love to cook. I love to do spices, and I also love to do like pastas, specialty olive oils. You can put together olive oil and balsamic vinegar. You can go to even some of your local stores and find those. Put like a little wooden spoon set in there, a towel, just some fun little things that, again, makes it look so cute, but also is personalized to where that person really feels seen. Okay. Coffee lover baskets, travel essential. Okay, here's a cool one that I saw someone do. They got a travel suitcase for their daughter, and then they filled the suitcase with all of the favorites. Like they did travel size different things. They also did those new packing cubes. They had a lounge set in there. They had a travel diffuser. They had one of those charger organizers. You guys, what a fun gift would that be for someone? So, so good. And then, of course, experiences. These are the gifts that are going to last forever because they create memories, right? So, coffee dates, spa days, a couple's night out. Um, you can even give somebody a membership to the Glow Up School, or if they live locally, you can give them a ticket to our Rise to Shine collective. Like these are the experiences that you can give to other people. There's so many women out there giving workshops and just even retreats. I mean, my goodness, you guys, the list is on. Get creative. Really think about what it is that you can do. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to have some Black Friday specials on social media this week. And you guys, honestly, also check out the links in the bio because a lot of these companies, a lot of these brands will be on sale as well around Black Friday this week. So check them out and see if you can get some amazing deals. I'm telling you, I'm going to be announcing some great deals as well. Even those gift cards, you guys, grab a gift card and instead of just giving a gift card, give them a message around it. Put it in a basket because all of it matters, right? And those meaningful gifts, I just think that they just show love, they show connection. And that to me is the heart of giving, right? So before we wrap this up, I do have to take a moment to highlight some small businesses because one of them, I just feel like these are some of my absolute favorites because I do feel like when you are giving something from your hometown or even just supporting a small business, you are supporting a dream, right? You're supporting someone else's dream. So, one of my favorite boutiques, you guys, it's called Songbird and Sage. It's in Palm Desert, California. If you live in the Coachella Valley, or honestly, if you don't need to because she does everything online too. This boutique is everything. She's got clothes, accessories, seasonal items. Gosh, she's got gifts. She has literally the best sales on the planet. I have to tell you, I walk in just to browse and I always end up with bags every single time. But you can even get her sales online. She always is showing all of her new things that she's getting. Just such a great woman, such a great business that she's running here locally. But you're again supporting small business and women in business. I mentioned Newmark Beauty. another great one. There's several links on here that you'll see. These are small businesses for women. Um, but think about your local coffee shops. Think about your local family owned spots, your personal favorites. I mean, how awesome is it to support them and to also give people unique gifts from their shops? It just really is so much fun. And, think about those jewelry designers, think about those handmade creators. I don't know, little pop up shops that might be happening in your town in the seasonal markets. Grab those things. These are women building something from the ground up. These are people that are pouring everything into their craft. And when you gift from them, like I said, you're supporting their dream and making a real impact. So it just matters. It matters to me so much. So, and again, I love Amazon too. Like, I'm not going to sit here. I want to have integrity. I order from Amazon as well, but I really try to make it a balance. I really try to be conscientious of that, especially, during the holidays. There are so many things out there that are available to us, and it's a time that we can really support them. And I feel like we feel so much joy when we get to do that. So, my friend, before we wrap up, it's time for the giveaway that I promised you at the beginning of the show, my little Oprah moment. I wanted this to be something meaningful, something really personal, and something that truly supports the season that you're stepping into. So, I am going to be giving away a signed copy of my book and a free spot in one of my upcoming workshops that is valued anywhere from $22 to $47. And then, of course, my signed copy of my book, all of the fun things, that's another $20. So, anyways, you can choose either there will be a workshop that's going to be in December, later in December, and then one in January, whichever feels aligned and exciting for you. And this is just my way of saying thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting this show. Thank you for just growing with me in the last year and a half. Entering is really simple. All you have to do is take a screenshot of this episode and share it on your Instagram stories or your Facebook. Tag me so I can see it, and that'll be one entry. If you leave a rating or review for the podcast on either Apple or Spotify or YouTube, just send me a quick screenshot, and then that's your second entry. So you can have two if you do both, but you only have to do one. And then I'll be choosing the winner on Monday, December 1st. So make sure your entries are in before then. I can't wait to give this to you. It means so much to me that you're a part of this community. And again, this is just my little way of giving some of that love back. So I want to leave you with this. Please don't feel any pressure from anything I shared today. This isn't about buying all the things or doing the most. It's about choosing what feels good to you, what feels right, what feels supportive. I hope this episode gives you ideas. I hope it inspired you and maybe even gives you a little spark of excitement as you're heading into the holidays and helping you to think about gifting in a way that feels more intentional and connected, right? So if you heard something today that made your heart say yes, follow that. And if you would love to explore any of the products I mentioned or services, I'll have everything linked for you. Truly, whether you use the links or not, my hope is that today brought you value. That's what matters to me. So it would mean the world to me if you shared it with a friend. And this just helps to get the word out. But thank you for spending time with me today. I know this was a little bit of a longer episode. I hope you enjoyed this series. We've got so much more to come to wrap up the year and to start the new year. So, you guys, until next time, keep rising, keep shining, and remember, your best day is right here waiting for you. Bye, friends. We'll see you next week.
Thanks for joining me here today. Your presence means the world to me. If you enjoyed what you heard, please consider leaving a rating and review, and don't forget to follow or subscribe so you never miss an episode. Head to the show notes and let's connect. Rise to Shine Co. is ready to support you in coaching, collaboration, life tips, or even a coffee chat. Until next time, keep shining, my friends.